Welcome back to Anderson's Smoke Show. Today we've got a 7.5 pound bone-in turkey breast that we're gonna smoke on my Masterbuilt Gravity Series 560. Stick around and see how we do it. If you're new here, I'm here to show you that backyard barbecue can be fun and easy. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so that you can keep up with the latest content. Be sure to like the video and write me a comment. Let me know what you think of my turkey breast or that Masterbuilt Gravity Series 560. Now let's get started. Before we remove the turkey breast from the brine and season it and inject it, let's go ahead and get the Masterbuilt Gravity Series fired up so that it's ready when the turkey's ready. For today's turkey breast, I've got some Jealous Devil lump charcoal. Let's go ahead and fill this hopper up. There's already some charcoal in there from last smoke. I'm gonna go ahead and put a few blocks of some hickory wood in here. Now I'm gonna top it off with some Jealous Devil. Throw a couple more pieces of hickory on top just for good measure. Now that we've got charcoal in the hopper, we left the hopper door open. Let's come down in here. Got a fire starter already preloaded and I've got my butane torch. We're gonna get this thing lit. We're gonna give that fire starter a few minutes to do its magic and get that fire started. We'll check in just a few minutes. As you can see, we've got a good fire going in the hopper now. I'm gonna pull out these air vents and I just pull them out and leave them hanging here. Makes it easier for me. Turn the grill on. I'm gonna hit the set temperature. We're gonna set this to 285 degrees. Need to close the hopper door now and the ash clean out. Now that fan should kick on. There it goes. We'll give this 5 to 10 minutes and that grill will be up to 285 degrees. While we've got the grill heating up, let's get the turkey prepared. As you can see, I've already removed that turkey breast from the brine, so I'm just gonna take a wad of paper towel here and I'm just gonna dab the surface and try and remove any excess moisture here or any leftover brine that may have traveled out here with us or been in the cavity. All right. Now with this being a bone-in turkey breast, to be honest with you, it's kind of weird to get this to kind of sit down. As you can see, whatever I do, of course it balanced that time, but any little movement, it'll tip over. So I'm actually going to spatchcock this turkey breast, and that just means I'm gonna remove the back, break the breastbone, and unfold it. I'll show you how to do it. To spatchcock a turkey or a chicken, you're gonna need a good pair of kitchen or poultry scissors. And I'm just gonna come in here, and this is the backbone here. I wanna cut to the left and to the right of that, and just remove that completely. And a good pair of scissors will allow you to cut right through the bird and get all the way up to the neck. So you can see that we removed the back there. Now, right here is where we're gonna need to break it. And I like to just take a nice sharp knife and just whack it right there. And then you just take it and you can hear that breastbone break. Now we should be able to flip this over and look at that. It lays so much better now that we've removed that back. Now that we've got this turkey breast spatchcock cleaned up, dried up, I'm gonna take some olive oil here and I'm just gonna drizzle it onto my glove And I'm going to rub it all over the inside of this cavity. Just like so. Then I'm going to take my Spiceology turkey rub and put a nice thick coat down onto this bird. I'll take my dirty glove here and I'll flip the whole thing over. Same thing, I'll take some olive oil in my glove and I'm just going to rub it all over the front side of this turkey breast. And same thing, we're going to hit it with a nice coat. Of that Spiceology turkey rub. Get some down in that cavity. Now I like my turkey breast nice and moist, so let's inject it. Now I made my injection from a stick and a half of butter and some herbs and spices and seasoning. I'll put a general recipe down in the description, but I basically season this to taste, and I suggest that you do the same. And the key here is to inject into the breast and back out and poke into a different direction. Back out, poke into a different direction. Be sure to stir this up as you go. That way you get all the seasonings mixed up and off the bottom. Now that we've got this turkey breast seasoned and injected and the grill is heated up, let's go ahead and get it in. Tell you what, it does look pretty good. Go ahead and open this up. Carefully pick up that turkey breast and we're gonna set it right in the center of the grill. Go ahead and get this lid closed. Now that we've got the turkey in the smoker at 285 degrees, we're gonna give it some time. We're gonna monitor the internal temperature because we need this to hit 165 degrees before we pull it. Now I've got my ThermoWorks signals. We're going to get those probes inserted into the turkey breast so that we can monitor the turkey while we're in the house. Let's do it. Got my ThermoWorks signals here. I'm gonna turn it on with the power button on the back. All right, it is on. The Masterbuilt here has a nice little rubber grommet that allows you to stick probes right through the side of the grill, just like so. And we will stick the blue probe in the left side. And I will stick the green probe in the right side. We'll get this thing closed up. Now if the smoker's set to 285 degrees, I figure this is gonna take about 2 to 3 hours. We're gonna continue to monitor that internal temperature. We'll check back in periodically so that you can see it too. All right, we're at an hour in on this turkey breast. Let's get in here and take a look. We're getting some nice color there. I've got my Thermapen MK4. Let's take a look and see what this breast is reading. At 99 degrees here. 92 degrees here. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll see in a little bit. Now remember that everything that we've done today with this turkey breast can be done to a whole turkey. As a matter of fact, I just did a video on a spatchcock turkey and it turned out amazing. Go ahead and check it out up here. Checking in here at the 2-hour mark. Let's get in here. Check the temperature with the Thermapen. 136. 138. Cruising along now, you can see it's looking great. It's got some good color. Excited about this one. We're about 2.5 hours into this turkey breast. It's at about 155 degrees. I've whipped up some homemade glaze, and I'm gonna brush it on to this turkey breast. Come check it out. Now this glaze that I've got here is a honey bourbon glaze that I make myself. It is a 4-to-1 ratio of honey to bourbon, and I also sprinkle in some Cajun seasoning just to get a little bite. Now that we're within 10 degrees, I just want to carefully drip this over. If I brush it on, I might wipe off some of that seasoning. Putting this glaze on is going to give us a nice finish on that turkey, and it's also going to give us a great flavor. I got a little bit left, probably a tablespoon or two. I'm going to wait and let this set up. I'm going to add some more in a little bit. I just checked the internal temperature on that turkey breast, and we've hit 165 degrees. Let's pull it out. And dang, I can tell you, does that look good. We are right around the 3-hour mark on this turkey breast here. Man, does that look good. Now that we're done here, let's go ahead and turn the controller off. We will push in the vents here, and that will choke out the fire. We don't need any more heat. And what I'm going to do is I want this to rest a little bit. So I brought a couple toothpicks out. Because I put that honey glaze on there, I didn't want the foil to stick to the surface here. And we're just gonna throw some foil over the top of this, kind of dome it up. We've got the turkey wrapped up. We're gonna give it about 15 minutes to rest. We're gonna slice this up. I'm excited because it smells great. We'll see you then. All right, the turkey's been resting for about 15 minutes, covered up in foil. Took it in the house to get it out of this cold air. It is time to open it up and slice it up. Oh, look at that juice. A lot of steam coming off there, dang. Does that look good? All right, it is time to cut into this breast. Now I'm gonna try and remove this in one swipe. And so what you need to do, you've got the breastbone there right in the middle, and you need to start to slice that. And you feel right along that breastbone, and you just keep working at it. And just follow that breastbone all the way down. There we go. One big turkey breast there. And then same thing down this side. Feel for that breastbone with your knife and just try and go at an angle. There we go. We've got another good looking turkey breast there. I'm going to do a quick little trim. And we might as well start slicing. Now with this turkey breast, you're gonna wanna slice against the grain, just like we do with most meats. And so that would be in this direction. I'm slicing nice, thick pieces. This is gonna be a great dinner tonight. And while we're in here, we might as well cut this other breast as well. That is a moist turkey breast. Look at that juice just running right out. I mean, that is moist. But none of this means anything until we try it, so let's do it. It's time to try that turkey. It is juicy, it is super tender. You can see the smoke ring, a thin pink stripe right on the outside just below the skin. But it is time to try this juicy, tender, glazed turkey breast. Let's do it. Wow. The flavor on that skin is immediately the first thing that hits you. Now, I thought that my whole turkey was perfect. Don't get me wrong, it was. It was phenomenal. Adding my homemade bourbon honey glaze to the skin and letting that set up a little bit right before we pulled it added a fifth dimension. That is spectacular. I'm gonna try another piece here. Wow. That turkey breast is so juicy. It is so moist. I love it. Now, I've said this before, I like turkey, but it's not my favorite. But the way that I've been cooking them lately, like you just saw today, like you saw in my whole spatchcock turkey video, these are phenomenal. And adding that glaze was the perfect decision. As you saw, we got a bunch of food to eat. I've got hungry people in the house. We'll see you next time at Anderson's Smoke Show. Yo, thanks again for watching Anderson's Smoke Show. Be sure to subscribe and check out that recommended video, and after that, my Facebook and my Instagram accounts. I'll see you there.